Oh, hello there. Oh, now what sort of trouble have you gone and gotten yourself into this time? Yes, darling, I can smell that curse from way over here. You better come in. Yeah, close this up. Just a moment. Now, how exactly did you go and get yourself cursed? You're not sure? Well, it's got to be something, darling. Curses don't just happen for no reason, you know. Perhaps we'll need to take a bit to actually determine what sort of a curse it is, and then maybe we'll be able to deduce who it was that cursed you. You really have no idea? You weren't frolicking through any of the fairy fields or going anywhere that you shouldn't have? Alright, that's fine, that's fine. I've dealt with plenty of curses before in my time. I should be able to figure out what this one is. Not a problem. Why don't you have a seat there, darling? Get comfortable. Just go and grab my candle here. Alright. Now I'm gonna just need to sort of get a better look at your energy to see how this curse is affecting you, alright? Yeah. No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what kind of curse it is quite yet. That's one that has to do with fortune, I think. Does that ring any bells? Did you cross any sort of a fae that might have to do with fortune? You're not sure? Alright, well, then we'll need something a bit stronger, I think. I'm going to start out by just burning a bit of incense, alright? Here. This is sandalwood incense. Now, sandalwood is a very gentle scent, but it is a very powerful cleanser, and it should also help to enhance your aura just a bit. And it should be able to give us a bit more information about what exactly is going on with this whole situation, right? Okay, so we're just going to take this and just light the tip of it. There we are. There. Now that will just smoke a bit. I'm just going to move this around your aura. Just for a moment here. We'll see if we can see anything in particular. What might be going on here? Yeah, something to do with your fortune, that's for sure. Why don't you just take in a nice, good smell of that sandalwood as it burns? What exactly is it that is plaguing? I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. This is a curse of unluckiness. Have you had some terrible luck lately? Yes, that makes sense. Now, often, many different kinds of curses can cause misfortune, but unluckiness is a curse that it just makes everything sort of go bad. Even things that shouldn't go bad, it seems like it's just one of those what are the odds sort of situations where no matter what you do, you're just unlucky. Now, there are a few different kinds of fae that can cast unluckiness curses. So we'll still have to determine what sort of creature it was that cursed you. Why don't you just follow the tip of that incense for me right here? Just focus right there for me. See if we can't get a bit of more information. Around here, the most likely culprit is one that you definitely don't want to cross, especially this time of year. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yes, darling. A leprechaun. You weren't hunting for leprechauns today, were you? Really? Well, it is possible that you maybe just got a bit too close to where they hide their gold. They do get a bit temperamental this time of year. A bit jumpy when they think that someone is onto them. All kinds of people come here trying to catch themselves a leprechaun for the promise of their gold. But what they don't know is that just because a leprechaun has to show you their gold does not mean that you will be leaving with any of their gold. They are quite tricky creatures. Very, very tricky. And very angry if they think that their gold is being threatened. You sure you weren't hunting for leprechauns? Well, perhaps it was more of a wrong time, wrong place sort of thing. Which is also quite unlucky, isn't it? Well, not to worry. Unluckiness curses are not the most powerful, but they can be quite stubborn. But don't you worry, I've gotten them taken care of before, and I'll do it again. No problem. Alright, I'm going to put this to the side over here. Now, it'll keep burning, so we'll continue to have its lovely cleansing power around us. And you can continue to breathe in that very calming scent as well, okay? But it is definitely going to take a bit of time to get rid of this awful unluckiness curse. Leprechauns are quite stubborn creatures, and so their curses often are as well. But I've had lots of experience dealing with curses before. Don't you worry. I'm going to use my magic wand here. I see it's a bit of yew branch that's been wrapped in different types of crystals. Some jade and aventurine, both of which are crystals that can encourage love and clarity and also a bit of luck. And then this quartz crystal at the top sort of helps to enhance the power of the other crystals and amplify the magic. So I'm going to start with just moving this around a bit. And I want you to focus on this quartz crystal as I do so, alright? Just watch that quartz crystal. It may leave your line of sight for just a moment. Don't worry about it, just follow it as best you can. Try not to get distracted by anything else. This is going to help me get a sense of exactly what we need to do today. Yes, this is quite a strong one, isn't it? Quite powerful. This must have been a very, very ancient leprechaun indeed. Many of the creatures in this part of the world are very ancient. Some of them even remember back in the times when fairies and humans used to live together in harmony. But as the human population continued to grow, Fairies were often pushed out of their homes, forced underground, forced into the shadows, forced into hiding, and eventually the humans forgot. Or they tell stories of the Fae, and oftentimes the stories that they tell are not entirely true, but that's all that they remember nowadays. Most of the Fae have moved on, but there are still some who certainly hold grudges, unfortunately. Alright, we're going to need a few different elements to try to take care of this curse for you, alright? Different tokens, different tools from different elements that will help us remove this pesky curse. So let's start with air. Let's start with air, shall we? I have here a feather, as you can see. A lovely green feather. Now this is the feather from the wing of a green harpy. Have you heard of the harpies? That's good, that's good. Now harpies have a reputation of not being very helpful, actually being downright unpleasant in many ways. But the green harpies are a bit different. They're a bit more gentle. And seeing a green harpy is actually a sign of good luck. So we're going to use some of the inherent power of the green harpy. Let's see if we can't change your fortune a bit, eh? Good, good. So I'm just going to use this. I'm going to brush it very gently over you. Alright? Okay. Try to hold still. It's alright if you're not perfectly still, but it'll help. There. I'm just going to brush, 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 brush with that little feather there. Brush, 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 brush. Well done. Just keep holding nice and still. Does that tickle a bit? Probably. That's a very soft feather. Don't worry too much about it. Just let the inherent magic of the green harpy change your luck just a bit. This should help to loosen that awful unluckiness curse. There. Definitely better. Definitely better there. Good. Good. You're doing quite well. Just stay relaxed and still. Perfect. Good. Good. One more. Good. I think that should help. The element of air represented by a feather. Now, let's add in the element of fire, shall we? Here we are. Now this is a spell candle, this wee little green candle. Now, different colours of candles do different things when it comes to candle magic. A red candle can ignite feelings of passion and love. A white candle can help to purify. A black candle can help to protect. And a green candle can help to ensure prosperity, success, and luck. Here. So we're going to light this spell candle. Here we are. Good. Now, spell candles are a bit smaller than general candles. You can see there. But they are very powerful. Very, very powerful. I want you to just focus on the flame here. Just focus on that flame. Good. And I want you to think about different things in your life that you're thankful for. Times where fortune has been good to you. Perhaps in your career. Perhaps in love. Perhaps in friendship and family. Whatever it is. Things may be difficult, but everyone has something that they can be thankful for. Good. Keep focusing on that candle, alright? Just going to introduce this crystal, but keep focusing on the candle. It might change how it looks a bit. Just keep focusing on that candle. Here. Keep focusing on the candle. Keep focusing on the flame from that candle. It may leave your vision for just a moment. Alright, now focus on it here. Focus on the flame, focus on the flame. Make it closer, make it further away. Closer, further away. Closer, further away. Keep focusing on it. Now it'll be upside down, but it's still there. Focus, focus. Focus on that candle. Just focus on the flame from the candle. Focus on the flame. Alright. Now, try to ignore the crystal. Just focus on that candle. Focus on the flame of the candle. Sometimes difficult things may distract us from our good fortune. But it's important to be able to focus on the good. Follow that flame. Follow the light of the candle. Well done. Well done. I know that was a bit tricky, but you did a wonderful job there. Alright. Now I'm going to put this candle down, but it'll keep burning for us. And the magic of the green candle will continue to help increase your luck. Alright, so we've had the element of air, the element of fire. Now, let's add in the element of water. This is a very special water. This is a water that was taken from the very spring deep inside the mountains. At the very root of the mountains, there is a stream, and that stream goes into a lake. Inside of this big cavern inside the mountain, this little lake is known as a fairy spring. crispest, most refreshing water you've ever drank. And this water is filled with all sorts of inherent magic from the Fae. This water in particular was gathered on a full moon. See, the lake is deep underground, so it doesn't actually touch the light of the full moon. But a full moon is magical no matter where you are. So, I'm gonna have you take a sip of this. Now, just a sip. You don't need too much, we don't want to be greedy. Even when we're trying to increase our luck, it's still possible to try to take too much. So I want you to take just a little sip of this. And as you do, I want you to think about how you would like to change your fortune. Maybe something that you're looking forward to. Something that you're hoping for. Some sort of a dream that you've been working towards. And think about what just a little bit of luck might do for that dream. Now, it's not enough just to luck, just to rely on hope and luck for a dream to come true. It generally also takes hard work, perseverance. A little dash of luck doesn't hurt either. There you are. Now just a sip, I said. Good, good. What was the dream that you were thinking about? If you don't mind me asking. That's a lovely dream. I hope it comes true for you. You keep working at it. You keep hoping. I bet it will. Alright. So we've had our element of air, our element of fire, and now our element of water. Would you like to guess what comes next? Excellent, of course. The element of earth. Now, for our element of earth, we are going to use a gift from the earth. A crystal. A beautiful stone of a soft, gentle green colour. This is the stone of venturing. It's a beautiful stone just on its own, but it is also said to be able to increase someone's luck, but also to offer protection and guidance as well. So I want you to focus on this little crystal. This one's quite fun. It's in the shape of a little triangle almost. Just focus on this. I'm going to slowly move it towards you, sort of push the energy into you. And as I do, as I push it forward, I want you to breathe in deeply, alright? That's not necessarily about the breath, but breathing in is a good way for us to think about absorbing the energy. Does that make sense? Alright, I'll breathe in with you, okay? Here we are. Ready? There. Good, 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 good. Alright, let's breathe out. And in. Good, 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 good. Absorb the energy from the adventuring crystal. Beautiful green aventurine crystal. Good, 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 good. Let's breathe out one more time. And in. There. Focus on that beautiful aventurine crystal, giving you protection, guidance, success, prosperity, and luck. Good, 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 good. Well, that does it for our 4 elements. I think that has certainly worked to loosen up that pesky curse. So now I'm going to use a special tool that we're going to pull it out of you, alright? And get rid of that pesky unluckiness curse for good. Okay, just a moment. There we are. Now these little finger claws, as you can see, they're made of gold. The only type of element that can counteract the power of a leprechaun is gold, because they are so very covetous of their own gold. And these in particular have been blessed by the fairy queen, so they are quite good at pulling away unwanted energy, alright? So why don't you just relax a bit, okay? It works the best if you're able to just relax and take some deep breaths if you would like. You can close your eyes if you would like, or you can still watch. Doesn't matter to me. I'm just going to come in and just start to pluck away. Pluck away. Pluck away. Pluck. 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 There. Pluck. 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 See, about there. Pluck. Good. Pluck. 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 Good, good, good. Pluck. 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 Good. Pluck. Almost finished. Pluck. Bit more just right there. Pluck. There. That is looking much, much, much better. How are you feeling? Good, good, good. I think that got rid of most of the curse. That's good. There are just a few little wisps here there. You see, a curse, it's not just one solid item, it's more like a whole collection of little shadows or little whispers, and sometimes some of the quietest ones like to hide. So, you take these off. Then I've got one other tool that we're going to use. Let's see, where did you go now? Here we are. It's a rather simple looking item, but don't let it fool you. It's still quite powerful. This is the branch from a fern. A fairy fern, to be exact. And fairy ferns are very similar to regular ferns, except that they've been imbued with a bit of magic from flora fairies. Most of them are very gentle souls, and they draw their magic from the earth, from the inherent beauty of nature, and it's a very pure type of magic. And with a fairy fern, you see all these little individual spikes that come with a fern are very good at grabbing onto those little whispers, those tiny little shadows that like to help to cling on and keep a bit of the curse alive. So I'm just going to use this fern and brush it over your aura a bit, and that will catch all of those tiny little pieces, alright? And then the magic of the fairy fern will neutralize it. So I'm just going to come and just gently cross that over you. Just like that. Good. 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 You can close your eyes for this part if you would like. Or you can keep watching. Doesn't matter to me. Just try to stay nice and relaxed as we get rid of the rest of this curse for you. Yes, that's doing an excellent job. There. There. Good. Good. One more pass, I think. There. That should do it for that pesky curse. Well, I hope that you're feeling better. Good. Do you mind if I take just one more quick look at your aura with my wand here, just to make sure that everything's okay? Alright, good. I just want to make sure that whatever we did was effective. Alright, this time you don't have to focus on the quartz crystal if you don't want, but if you'd like to, you can focus on it as it moves around, or you can just sort of keep your eyes relaxed, or even close them if you'd like. It doesn't matter to me. The magic will work all the same to help rid you of that pesky curse. Make sure that your aura is unaffected by whatever that leprechaun must have done. You know, this was a very powerful curse. I think that it was a very, very old leprechaun indeed. I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't actually try to capture him. That he's just holding holding a grudge against folk like you. In fact, maybe you weren't even that close to his gold. Maybe he just saw you, got a bit angry. It happens sometimes. People choose to hold on to their anger and let it fester inside of them. And then it comes out in nasty ways like this. That anger may be from the hurt of generations, but that still doesn't make it right to hurt other people. It's unfortunate. It gives the rest of us Fae a bad name. Well, there are plenty of Fae who do that. Plenty of Fae who like to try to trick mortals like you. But there are a few of us who like to help when we can. Alright. Well, I think your aura is looking good and cleansed. I don't see any residue from that pesky curse anymore, alright? How are you feeling? Good. Now, just in case, we did get rid of the unluckiness and the different tokens of luck from the different elements. Should help to perhaps give you a bit of luck into the future, but I do have one more thing that I'd like you to take with you, alright? Just in case. Now, generally, leprechauns are very possessive of their gold, but if a leprechaun chooses to give you some of their gold, that gold is considered incredibly lucky. I happen to be on good terms with a few of the leprechauns from here. Here we are. One piece of genuine leprechaun gold, given generously and imbued with the luck of the leprechaun. So why don't you take this? You keep that in your pocket for a few days. Don't spend it right away. Don't do it. Just keep it in your pocket as you go about your day for the next few days. And I think you'll find your luck changing. In fact, after a few days, you may decide that you don't in fact want to spend the gold at all. That the luck that it brings you is more than worth the amount of actual gold. Or if you'd like, you could sell it, I suppose. Make someone else a very, very lucky person instead. Well, that's up to you. I won't dictate what you do with a gift, but I would suggest holding on to it for at least a few days to make sure that your luck does in fact change. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad that we were able to take care of that awful curse. And I'm glad that you're feeling better. Is there anything else I can do for you today? Alright, well, you go on then. Enjoy the rest of your day. May fortune follow you wherever